This is a walk around of my Mosquito XET. It is currently for sale. A little bit of information about it. It has a 100 horsepower turbine. Flies top speed is 100 miles an hour plus. Total time on the helicopter is, I'm at about the 100 hour mark at the moment. Carries 20 gallons of fuel, 12 in the top tank, 8 in the bottom tank, auxiliary tank, and it burns about 10 to 12 gallons per hour depending on your power inputs. Climb rate, you can hit 1,200 feet per minute pretty easily. As far as avionics in the helicopter, I have a Stratomaster Enigma Ethos, which also has a GPS built in. It's an all-glass panel. Here on the left side, we've got a micro-air Mode C transponder. On the right is a MGL V10 VHF radio, and in the center there is the Enigma Ethos engine monitoring system, and also has GPS, and I have the optional ARTS sensor, the altitude heading reference system. But you got a couple different screens here, so you've got all your relevant information on here that you need, all your gearbox temperatures and stuff on the bottom. You got RPMs at the top, airspeed on the left, altitude on the right. There's a lot of information there. You got a couple different screens where you can change it to, and you can customize this to whatever you would like the screens to be. There's a program you can download on the computer and customize the screens to whatever you want. Like this screen here is a hybrid of this first screen with all your relevant information for flight instruments, and it kind of overlays it over top of the GPS screen. So you can have your GPS and your engine information stuff on the same screen. That one, just makes it predominantly your engine, and you've got your flight instruments, and the GPS is a little smaller in the middle. You can get just the GPS map taking up the full screen. There's your ARTS sensor. And like I said, these different screens, you can customize them however you want. Normally I fly on this screen here. It is a Solar T62A1 turbine. I burn Jet A in it, but you can burn straight kerosene if you have it. It has 100 hours on the engine since new, or I'm sorry, not since new, but since it has been rebuilt. And it's very, very clean helicopter, very, very nice. I try to keep it meticulously maintained and take care of the outside. Have navigation lights in the skid tips. Also have a strobe light on the rear of the helicopter. And all the instruments inside that are required for night. So it is day and night VFR legal. This is the mount for optional horizontal stabilizers, which I have, but I like to fly with them off because it adds a little bit too much weight for me. aft CG, and I'm a pretty lightweight pilot, so I need as much weight forward as I can have. This is your VHF antenna. And I have just shy of 100 hours total time on the helicopter at the moment. It is an experimental turbine, has been registered, has an active airworthiness certificate, and active registration, so it is ready to go. In fact, I'm filming this at the annual Mosquito factory fly-in, and I'm about to demonstrate it. But it is currently for sale, and I will link to the listing below the video on Barnstormers, so you can look at the listing with a little bit more information. Here's another added option that I have. It's not stock from the factory, which is a it's called an electromagnetic friction for the collective, and I have it set up to this toggle switch up here on the cyclic. So when you're in flight, if you want to hold your collective where it's at, you can just flip this switch. It's got a magnet that activates and will hold your collective for you. There is no friction for the cyclic. That's an added extra. The auxiliary tank is also a factory extra added part. Now I have two sets of handling wheels. I don't have any here out near me to show you, but I also have two sets of handling wheels. And it's got that nice tinted windscreen, which is a little bit thicker than the standard windscreen for the Mosquitoes. I don't know if you'll be able to see very well, but it does a decent job of tinting. I also wear a helmet with a visor, which works out great for me. But that's the helicopter. It is currently for sale on Barnstormers. I'll have the link below, like I said. And if you're interested, you can find my contact details on the listing. And I would love to speak with you. This is the Mosquito XET.
ultralight with silver stripes, you know, kind of going through the tail rotor, the cabin. Awesome panel. Blew the shit out of it.